Oh my goodness! Hey everybody! We're gonna be friends, I think. I can tell, guys. So why don't you give it up for friendship, huh? Just give it up for the concept of friendship, right? We're gonna have a lot of fun. You guys, I'll tell you this about me. I am not what anyone would ever call a ladies' man. Have been accurately described many times as a lady man, though. So, that going? I did, however, I got my very first girlfriend at the tender age of 6th grade. This is how I got her. Refused to leave the skate floor during a couple skate at somebody's birthday party. A couple skate at a 6th grade birthday party is a mean thing to do to a bunch of little kids, right? Like the DJ came over the loudspeaker like, yeah, that's right, it's couple skate time. So all you 11-year-old losers going home with dry dicks, get the fuck off the skate floor. Go to the arcade, play Rampage or something. I don't want to play Rampage. I'm sick of knocking things down. I want to build something up. Hand in hand with a 6th grade woman. Back then, not now. Come on. Why did I have to clarify that? I'm not one of those guys, though. I'm not like a loser. I am a loser. I'm not. But you'll hear like a lot of guys say stuff like, I don't even know how to speak to a woman. I can't talk to women. I'm not like that. I can totally talk to a woman. As long as I'm not trying to fuck her. Like, do you guys know if you're not trying to have sex with a woman, she's just a person. And I can totally talk to a person, like, all day long. Like a mom. Like, I will charm the pants right on a mom. They will stay exactly where they're supposed to be. Pulled up, buttoned, belted, zipped, tight, snug even, you know? Like, the mom will be like, these pants are tighter than I remember. I think I might be putting on some weight. And I'll just swoop in and be like, oh, no, 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 no. You are just as lovely as ever, Mrs. Johnstone. And she'll call me a gentleman and a bit of a scamp, because that's me. Moms love me. They can't get enough of me. I know why. It's because I'm completely non-threatening. No one has ever been afraid of me. Unless I like walk into a party and somebody's like, I'm afraid there's not enough cookies. Like that's it's the only way. If you think like for a second that I could be mistaken as like intimidating, I'm gonna put an end to that right now. In your heads, try to picture me wearing a leather jacket. You can't do it, right? It's impossible. Unless it's like one of those novelty pictures of a baby wearing a leather jacket. Like his soft little hair pushed up into a mohawk. A fake tattoo that says, Mommy, I love it. Like that's the only way that you can do it. No one has ever seen me walk into a room and said the words, boo, here comes trouble, unless I am literally carrying the children's board game Trouble under my arm. Who's ready for some good, clean, pop-o-matic fun, huh? It's board game night. Nobody's getting any laid. Big Hertz in town. That's a nickname I gave myself. I was walking down the street recently, and a guy saw me walking towards him, and he looked at me in the face, and he said, are you in high school? And I had to answer truthfully, no, I'm a man. This is a day in the life, you know? I'm not tough. I'm totally not tough. I'm still afraid of being kidnapped. That's me. That's me. I know it's kind of irrational, but it's still in there. Like, I was walking home super late one night, and I decided to take a shortcut down a dark alley, completely ignoring all the emails my dad sends me that says, keep your daughter safe. Like, those... right down the alley. And this van came behind me. It was a plain white van, tinted windows, no marking. This van was not making any deliveries, only pickups. Do you know what I mean? And I moved to the side so the van could go past me, and then the van did not go past me. It just stayed behind me, creeping real slow. I looked in the window. I think the guy winked at me like, yeah, this is happening. And here's what I did. I took off running and screaming for help. And in case anybody out there is wondering how I scream for help, I don't scream for help like a man would scream for help. How many of you out there would come help if you heard this? Help me! Help me, I'm a man! Me and my testicles need your assistance, please! Nobody's coming, right? I told that story to a friend of mine who's a woman. She told me I made a mistake in yelling for help because, ladies, I guess you're taught that if you're ever in danger, you're not supposed to yell help. You're supposed to yell fire, right? You guys have heard this? Because as human beings, we're so fucking shitty, we need to trick each other into thinking that they're in danger in order to get anybody to give us any kinds of assistance. Like, if I hear somebody yelling help, I'm just gonna sit there watching TV, popping Raisinets into my face, but somebody yells fire, and I'm like, oh, you meant that I'm in danger too? Better save my shitty self. You're coming with me, bucket of Raisinets. Let's go. What would you save in a fire? Pictures? I'm saving Raisinets. I didn't buy those chocolate-covered fruit to eat just regular fruit because they melted in a fire. That's gross. That's how I think. Raisinets are my favorite fruit. I'm an uncle recently. I have 2 younger sisters, and they both have children, and it just tells me how much I am not ready to have children, right? Like, I'm at the age, like, my friends are having kids, my sisters are having kids. I know I'm not ready for that because I will go to these people's houses to hang out with other adults, but become the accomplice in the mischief of a 6-year-old boy. Like, the dad will be yelling at his son, like, don't try to tell me this is Aaron's idea. Aaron is a 32-year-old man. Why would it be his idea to turn our living room into a pillow fort to play Batman in? And I just gotta back out of the room without yelling, like, it's the perfect Batcave! I think the worst part is that I let the little kid take the blame, right? Fuck him, he needs to learn not to be a snitch, right? There's 2 rules: never rat on your friends, always keep your mouth shut. Have you not learned anything from Goodfellas? You didn't see it? You're 6? I get it, it's an R-rated movie. I can't even, like, hang out and talk to other adults, like, at, like, cocktail party. Is that where adults hang out? Is that what you guys do? Go to cocktail parties? I don't know. Like, I have to leave if people start talking about adult things like the economy. I don't even know. I just, oh, it's very bad. Right? Is it bad? Good? What's the economy? I don't even know. I don't even know what it means. The only thing I can add to that conversation is like what I learned in 3rd grade, which is like theoretically there can still be a run on banks. So, like, it's just me trying to explain to a room full of real adults, like, hey, did you guys know that if all of us went to the bank at the same time to take our money out, they couldn't give it to us because it doesn't really all exist as paper money, but they can't just print up more money because then the value of the money would go down. So more money is really, like, less money, and my brain explodes because I... no idea how things work. And then like 2 minutes later, somebody's dragging me out of this party while I yell at everybody, like, do you know that using tulips as currency collapsed the Dutch economy? Money is nothing, it's just an idea! Here's how bad I am with money. When someone says the phrase, that's more money than I know what to do with, I go, yeah, like $30,000? Like... I would not know how to spend $30,000 in a year. Like, I'd have to more than double the lifestyle at which I currently live. I don't even know how I would do that. What do I buy pizza every day instead of every other day? That's far too extravagant. That's way too much pizza. Nobody could even eat that much pizza, right? It would go to waste. I'd have to throw it away or feed it to birds or something. Just go to the park and feed it to birds, throw it at them while I laugh maniacally like, oh, here you go, birds. I keep buying all this pizza, but I can't eat it all. Why? Because I'm rich. I make $30,000 a year. Enjoy your cheesy Italian snack, birdies. I'll be back tomorrow. That wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good for me. I don't like money. I wish that money didn't exist. I think that money only exists so we could be assholes to each other. Because like before money was a thing, like we had to work together, right? Like there was a guy who made food and a guy who made tables, and the guy with tables was like, I wish I had food to put on these tables, and the guy with food was like, I wish I had a table to put these food on, and it's like, hey, hook the shit up, right? Like then that's how the world works, right? But now it's just you throw money at people to make them do what you want, right? Like, if I came up to you and was like, hey, clean my house, you'd be like, fuck you, asshole. But if I say, here's some money, clean my house, you say, my boss is an asshole. That's what bosses are. Here's the thing, I don't have a lot of money, but the money I have, I use it to be an asshole, right? Like the other day, I went home and I looked through all my cupboards and they were full of food. And I looked at my refrigerator, it was also full of food, and I went, there's nothing to eat. So I picked up my phone and I called another human person and I said, I'm hungry, feed me. And he said, sure, do you want to come pick it up? And I said, no, fucking bring it to me. And that guy made me food and then got on a bike and brought it to me while I sat in my house and ate the other food that was there. That's an asshole thing to do. Trying to take better care of myself. I'm trying to eat better. I'm trying to exercise more. I have a box of low-fat granola in my kitchen. The back of the box has like an inspiring message on it. It says, healthy living is making healthy choices. Which I think is a pretty good message, but I also have a box of Captain Crunch Oops All Berries, and the back of that box says, we have made a delicious mistake. Which box do you think's more emptier? The granola, because I poured it out and threw it away. Crunch berries are actually my favorite fruit. It ain't Raisinets, it's those crunch berries. I was getting some exercise recently. I was playing basketball, just pickup, not professional. Just it's a good old game of 4-on-4 ball. I was balling it up. That's what I call it. And my ball shorts on. My team, it was me and 3 other white guys, and we were playing this team of 4 black dudes, and it just happened to be that way. Like, we didn't plan it. We didn't, like, get together first. Like, hey, fellas, let's prove something. We can do it. Play good on 3. It's play well, Timmy. Use English. Like, that's not what it was. But we were winning the game. We, us, home team, the whites. That does feel weird to say. But this weird thing happened where all the black dudes on the sidelines who were waiting to play next gradually started noticing that we were winning and then just went fucking nuts cheering for us to win. Like, they were doing that black guy thing where they were just naming white people. Like, they were like, Larry Bird, Pistol Pete, Hodor. I think that one was me. I think they were talking to me. It was like the Rocky IV of pickup basketball games, right? Like at first, they were like, we're cheering for our own countrymen. But then by the end, they were like, if I could change, you could change. Then I realized something. I was like, this is fucking racist, right? That's what this is. These guys aren't cheering for us because they like us and they actually want us to win. They're cheering for us because they think it's the fucking funniest thing in the world that white guys are beating black dudes at basketball, right? That's not fair. And then I realized something else. I learned something that day. That's as bad as racism gets against white dudes. That's it. We cannot complain. That's as bad as it could possibly get. It is slightly condescending, but mostly just adorable and supportive, right? Hey, that guy's dancing really good. How does he have time to learn that, considering he's controlling the global economy? All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you!